Hello, hello, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome to Stars with Stasi, where no matter who or what you are on this cosmic journey, you are welcome here. Greetings, I'm Stasi, your trusted psychic and intuitive reader. All right, Scorpio, let's see, my fellow water sign, what are we going to get into? This is for our August 2024 reading, and so we've got quite a month, and we are finally in Leo season. Oh, thank goddess, because let me tell you, I did not bode well during Cancer season. Shit hit the fan all the way, up and down. Comment below. Did you love Cancer season? Was that your jam or not? Not for me. All right. We're going to do a general, and then we're going to look at the career and relationships. So, interesting. What do we have here? Flamingo Spirit. Embrace the in-between. Well, damn if we aren't in between, right? In between the ish, as I like to say. This is number 26. 26 reduces to the number 8. 8 is all about what you have in front of you, what you can materialize, abundance and material success. So, you know, Scorpio, we also are 8th house creatures, and that's all about other people's money. So there is a lot happening in the legal arena for Scorpios right now. So you can expect that there is more to come as Leo season progresses with resolution. I feel by November, December for the majority of us, especially if it's contractual. This reads the eel and the iris, safety. Interesting. So I feel here like there is a real need here for Scorpio to feel safe, to feel that the home environment is in order, right? And that there's balance. So a few things to think about. We have a new moon in Leo. Whoa. All right. We have a new moon in Leo, and I have shuffled these. I'm just doing it again. So we're going to take the Ace of Wands, and then we're going to take the Five of Pentacles, but we're going to take them together. As I was saying, we've got a new moon in Leo, and that's happening on August 4th in our 10th house. So it's going to be all about the career, public image, your reputation in the work sector of life. So there could be this energy of being recognized for a job well done or having your public image revamped, right? Especially if you are a solopreneur, an entrepreneur, you are in the public eye, right? There is here an opportunity. You could go viral. You could be recognized by someone who wants to work with you. And I think that's going to go well. So here I have Ace of Wands came out with the Five of Pentacles. And Ace of Wands is all about like a new adventure and a new passion and the need to take action, right? So we have something coming in for you, Scorpio, but when it comes out with the Five of Pentacles has a lot of different energy that I want you to think about. One, it says maybe you've been feeling like ousted, right? Maybe you've been feeling like people just aren't getting you. They're not getting your vibe. You've changed a lot and you really don't have the tolerance any longer for bullshit, bottom line. And so you're ready to walk away. And even though we really see the Eight of Cups as walking towards a better future for yourself, I feel that in this card, it's like the last time you're going to even allow yourself to get your feelings hurt because you're not part of it, whatever that may be. So that's how it's coming through. Like, you've changed a lot, Scorpio, so you don't fit in, right, with the old crew. And that's all right, because there is this push here in Leo season to go discover your soul tribe, to get out and actually let go of those karmic cycles that are with this retrograde that we're experiencing, Scorpio. It is going to have you really put an end to relationships that are overdue for a revision or an ending. So, and that's going to come through with friends, right? Best friends. It's going to come through with siblings. It's going to come through neighbors. It's going to come through with people that you see in and day out. So this is also saying with the Five of Pentacles, like, play up to your strengths. Don't believe the stories that other people have told you about who and what you are. This is a time of adventure and seeking yourself, right? And seeking others that will add value to who you are. So Six of Pentacles comes in right after that. Six of Pentacles is about equal give and take. And this also could be that you are the recipient of a bonus, recipient of unexpected income. And we've talked about that in the recent past when I've said that with Scorpios, a lot of us are having things shake out legally. And so retribution is on the books for us before November. So it could be happening and ongoing now. Like I said before, or I think I've said that already today, that by November, you will start seeing resolution. For some of us, this could look like an inheritance, a settlement, or even a larger refund, unexpected. Like if you've made a purchase, for example. You could be receiving a refund. Actually, if for those of you that have been with me for a while, because I haven't posted since this happened, but I've been talking since probably April about air travel being grounded. And I said it would happen before August. And I saw in my feed that one of the airlines has been grounded. And I don't know what's going on, if that's still happening. But I thought that was interesting because the next thing that I just picked up on was this Knight of Pentacles. And it feels like, going nowhere. And it reminded me of that air travel. We're going to clarify these, but I feel like for some of you that were affected by the air travel situation, you could be receiving a refund or some type of compensation, right? But I feel like it's going to come out in bulk. I don't know how to explain that, but I feel like everyone affected will receive the same type of monetary reimbursement. And again, if that's already happened, I don't know. I have no idea. So, all right. So, and also with the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like it's a reminder, slow and steady wins the race, Scorpio. You don't have to rush. It's okay to take a break. It's okay to regather, regroup, refine, and to make sure that you're still in alignment with the work that you're doing. And when I say work, I don't necessarily mean work that you do for yourself or for other people. I mean like what product you put out into the universe day in and day out, whatever that looks like. Motherhood, fatherhood, sisterhood, right? The many masks that we wear. Are you still in alignment with perhaps the job description, so to speak, right, of life, right? Are you still in alignment with the role you accepted when you came to Earth School? All right, so here we've got the 10 of Cups. Excellent. So Scorpio, I feel like when it comes to, like I said before, the people that are in your life day in and day out, 10 of Cups, family, friends, like close friends, siblings, neighbors, all of that stuff. I feel like in the past, maybe, you weren't feeling like you fit in. You and now especially you've changed so much and you're in search of what's going to make you feel whole. And I feel like it's coming towards us as well. That's the other thing. A lot of healing's been taking place for Scorpio over the last 2 years. And now it's time to kind of go out and flex the new you. So 6 of Pentacles being clarified by the Hanged Man or the Hanged One. So Hanged One. This person is hanging upside down from the tree of knowledge. And this is when Spirit says, listen, you've got to take pause and you have to regroup and really look at a different perspective of a situation that you're going through. And when you really want something, Spirit says, what are you willing to give up to gain that inner wisdom, to gain that enlightenment, to get where it is that you want to be? This person's hanging upside down, can't use their hands, can't use their legs, but in return, you see that the head, the crown is illumined, right? It's lit. They're lit, Scorpio. Yeah, with any luck, it's Friday night. Maybe we can all get lit. Just joking. The Hanged Man. All right, so definitely this is energy of, taking a fresh perspective. Also, right, the Hanged Man is number 12, and 12 reduces to 3 Empress energy. Let me see. I was just going to say something. One moment. Oh, I know. Sorry, Scorpio. We have a full moon in Aquarius, and that full moon in Aquarius is happening in our 4th house, right? And this is also about equal give and take, looking at things differently, right? You can see that right there. The fourth house is about things related to home and family and the dynamics there. So I feel like you might be, again, wanting more balance in your home life, wanting more respect is how it's coming through. It's coming through pretty clearly too. Like Scorpio is done with letting things go. But what's interesting is that the feeling I'm getting is that in the past you may have reacted and you may have just let somebody have it and like really gone ham on somebody for coming at you sideways, but that's not what's happening here. The feeling I'm getting is that you know your value, you know your worth, and you know your I don't know, I guess you know where you're headed, right? You have a clear vision. And because of that, you're not really allowing yourself to get in this deep emotional soliloquy about why your feelings are hurt or what's going on. I feel like you're asking for balance in relationship or you're just moving on without explanation because I feel like you've said it all before. So you could be going through something, Scorpio, where the tolerance level this month is low. And it's because in the past you've allowed more to happen than you should have. A lot of times just out of exhaustion, really. And so I have here victory ahead for you, Scorpio. Focus on your goals with this Knight of Pentacles, right? You have everything you need to be as successful as you want to be, but you really do need to take some time and reevaluate your surroundings and figure out if this is fertile soil or not for you. And if it's not, no worries, because victory is ahead this month in August, right? You might have to have some tough conversations with the people in your inner circle, but at the end of the day, it is what it is, right? Scorpio, you have goals bigger and brighter, and it's time for you to move forward. That Five of Pentacles says in the past, you have felt like you couldn't be yourself. You have felt like judged, right? Like the black sheep. And this says no more of that. Either people in your life are going to meet you where you are, or you're going to move forward, because this Six of Pentacles turns into this Six of Wands. Victory, right? Victory when you seek the balance you deserve in your life. So let's go ahead and look at your finances, Scorpio. Because like I said, with this new moon in Leo, I guess you really want to be out. With this new moon in Leo in our 10th house, right, happening on August 4th, new moon, new vibes, new opportunity. Plant the seeds of success, right? Make sure that when this new moon comes, and even start intending now, every day, intend that your voice matters, that you reach those who want to commune with you, that you find your soul tribe, that you are recognized for the work that you do, and that if you are in a place where you haven't yet stepped into your highest and best self, that you let Spirit know that you are really good at receiving gifts of abundance, and gifts of abundance you will receive. Remember, this universe is like an algorithm, and I keep saying that. What the things that you say, the frequency that you put out, is exactly what Spirit wants to give to you. So if you use words like, like I always say, if you don't believe the I am statements, start asking, why am I so rich? Why am I so good at attracting money? Literally throw coins around your home. I do that all the time out front in the yard, because I believe that I am really good at attracting money. So much so, it grows in my house. It's everywhere. And start aligning yourself with that thought process. And universe says, oh, you are good at growing money. Sure, we're going to give you more of that. They don't know. This card reads wealth. You are working towards real wealth and prosperity in your life. Keep investing in yourself and look into long-term career planning. Long-term career planning, Scorpio. And then this reads locked. Work you want may not be in reach now. You can take a temp position while awaiting an opening. Your new place offers job security. So I feel like if you are in between or you're looking for something, this is basically saying, opportunity is anywhere you are. You have to want it, you have to seek it, and you have to sometimes turn that wheel. So yes, wealth is coming for you because you want it and you're aligned with that frequency. But if you're finding yourself needing something in the immediate while you are searching or while you are creating, you may find great success while having a temporary position. And I'm hearing networking is an option as well. They're taking me back to that Six of Pentacles. So it's very possible that you could network yourself into a position of abundance, right? Somebody may need assistance with the skill that you have. For example, you could be an artist and somebody may be redecorating, things like that. So I've got the Lover's card, Gemini energy, right? So you could be at a crossroads. Do I stay with this path or do I pivot in my business, right? Do I continue this niche, this branding? Do I stay working for this department? There's a lot going on here. 10 of Swords comes through, right? So there is an ending to something. You are definitely pivoting in the career sector. And then I have here Queen of Pentacles. That's amazing. So the Queen of Pentacles, super abundant, very nurturing energy, has everything she needs, has everything she wants, and really has a calm, stable home environment. That's the other thing. So I'm feeling like part of the desire to want to make changes to how you create your wealth is because you're looking for more of a balance in the home life and in your fun, right? Because not everybody, right, has this intricate home life where you've got kids and, multiple generations living in your home. Some of us live alone and that's okay. And I feel like it's at that point you're finding more balance with yourself and fun and what you do to bring in your income, right? So there is this crossroads here, can I really do it? And yes, you can. The World cards come through. So when you've got the ending of a chapter in your career and finance sector, then you have the World card coming through. This is a new chapter for yourself. Some of you may be taking early retirement, right? And actually entering into it. How is this coming through? So there's a group of you out there that are going to be affected by this. Like, let's say you're already retired or you're considering early retirement. It doesn't stop there. It's like you're just ending that portion of life, but I see you creating a different stream of income just by, following a different path. And it's like, and I've been talking about this, like unintended almost. And that's not for everybody. Most of us are diligently working towards our prosperity. But for those of you that are retired, like I said, you may find yourself, becoming a creator and having an extra source of income or doing affiliate marketing or something. Like passive income is available. Randomly, I'm picking up that somebody here is also having a change of... what's it called? Like somebody's becoming a grandparent and making a move here. So that'll probably, if I have to say it because it's affecting the finances, I suppose. Normally that'll come through on the relationship sector, but I'm hearing something about becoming grandparent at this time and like making a shift in your work or where you live. It's like you're shifting everything because of this new birth coming through and including your resources. So I think that might be what I'm picking up on. Very specific. Interesting. So the 10 of Swords is coming through with the 8 of Swords. And what does that say? That it's time to move past something. It's time to let go of whatever environment you're in. You're holding yourself back. And this is a lot for those of us that are, two things are coming through. For the solo and entrepreneurs, there is fear here of pivoting, right? I'm going through it a little bit myself. I've put in an entire year and more into Stars with Stasi looking a certain way, and I've pivoted several times. Even in this last month, there is a whole new direction I think that we might be heading into. Not entirely new, but sticking with Scorpio themes, but things are evolving so quickly. Sometimes I have hesitation, right? It's so many ideas and technology is moving so quickly. And I think that a lot of us are going through this, right? It's It's like, you know, that you see the light at the end of the tunnel, you see so many possibilities, and there's sometimes a fear, will I lose my audience? But the reality of it is, Scorpio, is that you are the brand and you reflect who you are in everything that you do, and that's what people are interested in. So keep going, right? Get out of your own way and allow yourself to explore all the facets of yourself, because that is actually the people around you. That's what they want to see: authenticity. So the Queen of Pentacles comes through with the Devil card. Interesting. Queen of Pentacles, Earth energy, coming through with more Earth energy, Capricorn. So I feel like this is saying, let go of your traditional beliefs when it comes to how it is that you need to bring in your resources. Allow yourself the ability to explore. And I'm hearing also, this is a great time for investing resources. Specifically, take it or leave it, I'm not a financial advisor, but I am strongly picking up that it is a great time for Scorpio to start doing some investments, especially in technological advancements or anything having to do with sustainability. I know those are two very different things, but there's a world that exists where those two things work together, right? Where technology is making the universe, not just Earth, but the universe, more sustainable. And so you will have the opportunity to invest in new products, new technology. This is a great time to do some, I'm seeing Eight of Pentacles, to do some research and determine what it is that is available for you. Also, this is saying to release traditional, right, outdated norms and beliefs when it comes to your home environment as well. This is also saying changes need to be made in how you live your life and your day-to-day scheduling, right? So where are you being held back? That Saturn retrograde is happening in our 5th house. And so, which has to do with our creativity. So when it comes to your resources, are you holding yourself back? 8 of Swords. Is there something that you need to put an end to? 10 of Swords. So that you can have that calm, abundant, successful life and not be in this like loop, right? The false matrix. That's what this Capricorn energy is coming through. Like this false matrix, like locked, right? It's a belief system. This is saying that once you get out of your way, Scorpio, there is a lot of options. There are a lot of options available to you to bring in the abundance that it is that you seek, right? You are at a crossroads and a new chapter of life is opening up for you. Interesting. I'm hearing that this Aquarius full moon is going to shine more light on what it is that you need to focus on to be on your highest timeline. And I'm also hearing with that Hanged Man energy earlier, that Neptune energy, it's going to be different than what you had expected, but it's going to allow you to be more creative. So interesting. All right. And then in terms of our relationships, whether that be romantic, friendship, take it how it resonates. Spirit, what is it that we need to focus on in August? Where did that go? Here it is. Aw, this reads love. Can you see that without the light? It says love. Interesting. So in the relationship portion of our reading, it starts off with love. So I'm not so sure if that's necessarily meaning that that's what we're going to find this month, but we shall see. I am picking up that this month is going to require us to have a lot of compassion for ourselves and to take pause before we speak. This is also a month, Scorpio, where Spirit is asking you to focus on your own needs. Leo season, right? The world is revolving around Leo, right? It revolves around the sun. So this is a time where it is okay for you to be in your power. It's always okay for you to be in your power, but this month, like, step all the way into it and roar like that lion, right? Don't let anybody step into your light. And so if you are relationshiping this month, this is going to be a great month to step into a relationship with the mask completely off, right? Show up as your most authentic self. So let's go. What do we have for Scorpio, please? Relationships. I've got the Hierophant. Interesting. So the Hierophant is the divine counterpart to the High Priestess. And Taurus energy, this is about tradition. A lot of times this can signify a marriage or a next stage relationship. I've got the Fool card, right? Some of us are starting completely over with something new and doing it slightly different than we had in the past because we've changed and evolved. So Spirit's saying, you might be meeting someone here in August, and it's going to be a very fun and carefree type of energy as well coming your way. And then I have the Hanged One coming through again, Neptune energy, having you look at things a different way. And perhaps this is because I was picking up on compassion for yourself and others. So in the beginning, when I was talking about that general reading and I was saying, look, this is a time in August where we are having the end of karmic relationships, right? So I promise you, in the last several weeks, you probably had an ex come out of nowhere. And again, Mercury is in pre-shadow retrograde as we speak, but that retrograde is happening. And so this is where old karmic things that have got to come to an end that you thought were done, they rise again. And so this is why things are very primed for Scorpio to be handling legal situations, be leaving a job, be leaving and walking away from toxic family or friends that you've outgrown. This is that time. As a matter of fact, look at this. 6 of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and that's moving ahead to calmer waters, right? Better days ahead for you, Scorpio. And this is, I can't make this up. Look, they came out together and we're going to take them together. So clarifying the Hierophant, which is a lot of, tradition, marriage, all those things. We've got the Wheel of Fortune along with the 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords is a time of rest, release, reprieve, and just chilling out and taking some time for yourself. And this is saying Wheel of Fortune, time for a different phase of life for you. So where you've been isolated, now it's time to get out. Where you've been very traditional thinking and traditional minded in your relationships, things change. This is a new way of being, and this is a new phase of your life. And again, it doesn't necessarily have to be romance, but I'm feeling that for the majority of us, this is saying, hey, you know what? I'm going to try to date someone a little bit different than what I'm used to, or I'm going to go places where I don't normally go. Again, Leo season, exploring and being out, right? Getting wild. Leo actually shows up as I say that. Some of you might be meeting a Leo, technically, literally. Or you could be walking away from one, because here we've got a new beginning. And look at all that yellow in that background. It's beautiful. That's abundance, happiness, vibrant energy, right? This is what you can expect in your relationships, because this is almost like, okay, I feel like Scorpio saying, get out of my bubble, right? If you are not bringing me something worth my time, I don't have energy for it. I don't have the strength for it. And it's like you recognize you don't have to entertain anything that isn't adding value to your life. And that's where you are right now. So here you are starting over. You're ready for the next chapter. Things are really looking different for you, Scorpio. And I feel like if this isn't literally a Leo coming at you, then this is, you staring your demons in the face and getting comfortable, being uncomfortable, and allowing yourself to lean into the idea of relationships and trusting others. So the Hanged One is being clarified by the 2 of Pentacles. So the 2 of Pentacles is another card of balance, but it's also like, don't bite off more than you can chew. You meet someone new, you might really feel like that new relationship energy. It might be all systems go. And Spirit is saying, hey, have all the fun you want, but keep things in balance, because you've got this massive career shift happening. And that is happening here in August. And I feel like things really start to, in terms of this entire reading, our relationships, are going to look different by November. Anything that you need to cut away is going to be completely gone by then. Anything that's getting revised will have its new script by then. If you've meet someone in this month of August and it's a new relationship, it could actually grow legs and take on a new form, a deeper meaning in by November. So lots of changes coming through by November. And we do have Saturn will go direct in November. Pluto goes into Aquarius in November. It's our season, Scorpio season in November. So lots of things happening. And I know this was the August reading, but I've got to tell you how it goes, right? The things that are starting and have started, especially during Cancer season, because that's when the upheaval, the towers were coming through, start to resolve and ease through as we get towards the end of the year. Awesome. All right, guys, let's look at your shadow work, our shadow work. I don't know who I think I am trying to say your shadow work. I've got to do it too. I've got to do it, dude. Scorpio, guys, don't forget to share, like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, and drop some comments. Let me know what you think about the overlay, all the things, right? I missed you guys terribly, and I'm really excited to go live, and I think I have figured out all the things that were stopping me from doing it this last week. This reads number 23, reducing to number 5, a change and adventure. Obliviousness and awareness. Interesting. All right, I'm going to tell you where I'm feeling this. All right. Ignorance is bliss, 100%. And I am one of those people. I do not turn on the TV. Things barely come through my feed. I barely know anything about that flight that was grounded. I just learned about the presidential shakeups, right, in the United States. Or I really, oblivious is good. However, find balance, because awareness, you need to be aware of your surroundings. You need to be aware of what is happening around you energetically. So no, you don't have to play into the world stage. You don't have to know the intricacies of all of the drama that's out there, because there's a lot, right? And that can be heavy, especially the more of an empath you are and as you are learning to navigate those skills. But this is saying, be aware of at least your immediate environment and actually be aware of what you're feeling in the moment. The way this is coming through, Scorpio, is as you start to deal with these endings and these new beginnings, it's going to be a lot of competing energies. You are going to be inviting in new relationships, and for many of you, romantic. And then you're going to be releasing some sort of, chapter of your life that has to do with how you made your money. And for many of us Scorpios, that has to do with an entire career and a huge shift. So be aware of the changes that you're experiencing and the feelings that are coming with them, and identify the root cause of the feelings so that you're not overwhelmed. Otherwise, you might believe that nothing you're doing is working, right? We get into that phase where it's like all or nothing. And so to avoid that feeling of, oh my gosh, nothing I'm doing is growing, nothing I'm doing is working, it's like be aware of the root. Why do you feel that way? When did this start? And ask those tough questions to get to the cause, and then you can make changes from there. All right, Scorpio. And lastly, let's look at our empath card and what we can focus on with our energies in this month of August. Again, guys, I am so grateful for all of your energy, your shares, likes, subscribes, your comments. Truly grateful, and thank you so much. This reads, release other people's emotions. Yes, Scorpio, open up your energetic field and allow the flow for those things that are going to be meaningful for you. This reads, ask yourself, is this emotion mine? What was I just saying about the root cause, right? Literally, I spoke it into existence, because that's what Spirit wants you to know. Release the heaviness that isn't yours. It's not your business. Stay in your lane. It's not for you. Ask yourself, is this emotion mine? Exhale uncomfortable feelings that are not yours so they don't linger in your body. Inhale light and space. As I was saying just moments ago, right? There are a plethora of things that you can be oblivious to or aware of. The choice is yours, and that's really it. It is a choice. It is a choice what you allow, what programming you allow to come into your mind. And so as you are releasing these different chapters of life and inviting different energies that align with who you are today, release the emotions and the dramas and traumas that aren't yours. And also release the opinions that aren't yours. Because remember, other people's opinions, their business. Their anger, their business. Their drama, their business. You know what's your business? Your coins, your well-being, your children, your faith, your well-being. Scorpio, thank you so much for spending your time with me today. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe. Head over to my website if you'd like a personal reading. And I cannot wait to see you guys again. Have a great week ahead. And until next time, Scorpio, remember that we are all stars from the sky with feet on the ground, doing the best we can with the information that we have. So be kind to yourselves and each other. And until next time, may the magic that we weave and the words that we speak bring healing to all those who seek it, Scorpio. Shine brightly and have a great week ahead.